this special time as today in April and we did celebrate um Sierra Leone from the starting of April. We did celebrate with beautiful culture and how beautiful people in there. So I want to take time for greeting her in some of the languages so asabi. Women are professional traditional speaker of. And if you did bo, you did kenema and say bo abiseka hu yena nyanungesia. Auna de do. And if you did makeni, one say pia seke. The other one, if you did kono inchere. And if you know any other one, just put it in the comment section and greet. If you free talk, Western area, we want to say una kusha kabo, me people them. And if you not fuller, we want to say jarama. So that's all that are the six languages that I savvy. And you can greet me in your language in the comment section. If you listen on your radio, this now radio for FM 97.1 FM. And if you did on Facebook, or if you're not there on Facebook or they listen on the radio that you get Android phone, please go on our Facebook and just greet me in your language. Must see how proud we are to be speaking our native languages. So go type maybe you go talk but you not say be type but just try we go read them and understand. When you type inside the native language, please translate them in Creole and tell me which language and the way you don't greet me inside. Today, as we always do, we dey go with verse and we quote for today. But the thing what they do today, very sweet and simple for you will not be there on the show from the starting of April. We get half side that will be really interesting and one do a recap of those topics. Maybe we get an in-depth or more get just a summary of an understanding of what we were talking about in April. So the verse for today, they come up from Matthew 5:14 to 16, and it says, You are the light of the world. Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. You, where they listen to it, you know the light of this world. Not allow nobody for put that light down, not allow nobody for dim your light. Because you now you sake make people that could tell, say, God really wonderful. And we they go to a quote for today from Ralph Waldo Emerson. He say, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. And I love the fact that the verse and the code sync together and synchronized because you say you are the light and now you trying to stay as a light. That's what the quote is saying. In this constantly changing world where fashion they come, fashion they go, things they come, things they go. In that constantly changing world, you still remain the light that you are. That's a great accomplishment. And as I said today, we are talking about some of the things we will talk about in April, and I'll be there with you half. But I'm really happy for talk about those things with you. And the first one we talk about will be so interesting. Now the discovery of Sierra Leone, and there was a contention. Say the Koya people were here, so how can you discover something where people have already there? Like how can you discover Sierra Leone where people have exist there already? And the other hand means discovery is telling other people about a place you have found, even though people already exist there. But you go out there and tell people and say, people in there, also other people and come. So to them, people in there, now you discover the place. Whilst so Sierra Leoneans or the inhabitants will be the Nayada attendee, now then discover Salon. So who's you stand, Pedro or the Koya people? So we'll get just a snippet of what the argument was about.
That put the spotlight on that thing, but that
Because Pedro discovered Salon, they make whatever thing now.
but the thing is, okay, when also talking about discovery, that means like okay, like we all in the womb, yeah, and then you happen for like discover something. That means from like now you find out about that, like it was you that put the spotlight on that thing. But that no,
We're saying the same thing.
no, I know I know but how am I supposed to like explain this to you?
But that doesn't mean the thing was not there.
The thing was there.
Yeah, but nobody found out about it.
They found out the Koya people were already there. They knew.
They
like,
don't find out. They just believe.
No,
They
but
just
I just feel like maybe Pedro just gave the Sierra Leone a name.
But okay, so you feel like the Koya people the follow able publicize Salon the way Pedro did.
Or maybe they even like spoke a language that Pedro didn't even understand because he's Portuguese.
Yeah.
Right? Or maybe they even had a name for Sierra Leone.
So welcome back. Welcome back. So who that you there for? Who that you there for, you don't listen to the argument, Koya or Pedro. But before you choose, I'll make you go now the comment section. Go on our Facebook or you call we as we open the phone lines. I'll make you stay with me, yeah. Stay with me through this because I was for Pedro, even though I'm a Sierra Leonean. But as a Sierra Leonean, also, me a person, me a lawyer, I need for, take the word by itself. Pedro, we'll talk about discovery of Sierra Leone, yeah. We'll not talk about first inhabitants in Sierra Leone. We'll not talk about the people of the one that be settled in Sierra Leone. We'll talk about discovery. And when we talk about discovery, it comes with a lot of other things. So before you choose sides, before you choose, say you did Koya or you did Pedro, I know so many Australians, and we're proud of Australians, but guys, we also not literate people. It no matter if you go school or not. If we talk about discovery, we talk about would that fen salon, would that get salon name, would that tell salon, would that make people know about salon at the whole world. Just like diamond go dey not gone, but the post we fen diamond and discover that diamond day. Yeah, that not gone day. So if you dey argue, sometimes just take the keywords. Now the argument, not just argue because you are passionate about talking. You're passionate about talking, or you're passionate about winning, or you're emotional about some people, you're emotional about salon people. So we spoke about that, and I still stand with what I said the very beginning, saying that Pedro discovered salon. So go to the comments. I know I left you then. This is me and you. We're having a recap. If you don't there from the very beginning, or you know there from the very beginning, I just want tweak your mind small, and let's get into it. And now we talk about original set, original inhabitants in Sierra Leone. One of the first people that we can ask lane we help we for talk about that, for talk about original settlers, and when our lovely host Laura will be also there on the show for talk about the one that we start for dinner salon. Sometimes we can argue saying the limba, we can argue saying that when they we can argue saying that Timmy, we can argue. So who were the original settlers in Sierra Leone? I know say you not be there attending, but research can help we out. And Mrs. Richland and Laura be help we out on that day. So let's take a look.
When it comes to the British people, them na strict rules, then they follow.
Yeah.
And so when it comes to the British people, them na strict rules, then they follow.
Yeah.
And so the Creoles then get more of them traits than they from and the British people in first hand because now they want that they now be the masters them of them. When it comes to now all the other tribes, the way they call it the country, we get 16 tribes na Salon. Okay. When it comes to them 16 tribes, then they will get the Mende, we get Limba, we get Loko, Timini, Fula, Gizi, Krim, Vai. But the cream and the Vi, they see them too much right now. One of the largest now the Timni and the Mende. Them then get them full half of the population as Salon. And when it comes to the Limba them, after you check the Timni and the Mende, then you go begin check the Limba them, Loko them, Shabro them, then one then they serve. And so diversity now like about three country.
Right.
Okay. It say the cream and the Vi they don't almost go extinct. And me can always say I'm happy that me na one Vi person we see there. I mean bagger for we continue to breathe. And but it talk about something else. Even me papa na vai, me mama na mende. So it talk about the people that we get major or we get large population, the tribe we get large population, and talk about Timini, talk about Mende. One of them two tribes that were really populated. We and then they also try for transmit their culture. When the thing with vi people and not do, I don't know, we some people and go, but if you a vi person, please, with a fan we self, we want fan we self, we want grow fast, we want reproduce we kind. So if you're not a vibe person, also comment at this, go type in the comment section. And if you're not cream, or like you feel like you tribe to go extinct like me on, please go now the comment section and more get that with self, more know the tribe we not buckle. Where are we? Are we still here, or we don't subsume inside other tribe? Them like me they give me Mende middle name when I yewa. So see how they explain, or my surname call, see how they explain say me na vai, or you not gonna even see me and say me na vai. Therefore, explain Boku. So before we dey explain Boku, I want family people them. So more gonna the comment section and more see if you are still here, we can even get meet and greet. More continue the race. We no need for go extinct. And it talk about the Creole people and where more get because of the first meet with the colony people, the white people they become. So then get contact with those people. It talk about that. Talk about the Limba, and they say Limba are the most humble people in Salone. Allegedly. So we get other one. We get Shabro, we get Yalonka, we get Madingo. I meet some Madingo people lately, and I really type that we're not too there around, but when you get to meet those people, they are so lovely like me, and they are so lovely. So if you now just comment the tribe and tell me one thing we like about you tribe. Tell me one thing we like me and the sabi cook cassava leaf, fuller then they get something that they call, I don't know, that's something that couscous also. I don't sabi call the name, but it's so nice. I don't eat them once. And we get other tribes that always then stand out for some. Like I say, Limba, they're humble, they're nice, they're nice people. Everybody gets something for talk about in tribe where really stand out. So comment, tell me, say me now Vi people there. So fine. So now we go over to the other thing we spoke about, and this very important. So in our family structure, and those days, then became the way they structure the family, where the papa gets something they in charge of, the mama get the home. Then and they ask for me, you see, so they're basically a housewife, but honestly, those people were not housewives. They go to farm, they make sure say food in a table, they take care of them, picking them, make sure say when they come on school, they were handling things their own way, and it was fine and okay. So more go over to it to talk about family structure, and we'll come right back. Which are some of the role that we the trainer for B. That they train you boy picking. Which are some of the role that we the trainer for B. That they try
All right. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
I think things change because people forget say and get value.
This one the mama.
And before this time, one of the things we man dey do now that man always know say I mean at the man, but instill discipline a family na me. And so mama then na host, but when pikin dem do something say wait let you papa can.
Yeah.
That pikin dey dey steady, say papa is serious. Because wetin do papa dey go all out for able for take care of the family.
Yeah.
You face waiting for face. You come on at kids, you go member in family. All that thing they inside the family. So discipline be really dey in the family through the papa.
Okay.
And the mama self, when that mama, is respecting papa, then they see that respect. Now that time then they respect it because then they just take married and giso.
So on this particular episode, we get two sides of a coin. We get when we talk about family structure, we talk about the man their own side and the woman their own side, and we talk about treating the woman for doing her host, and where you they teach picking, the girl picking, we see they do not host, and where they teach boy picking, we see they do not host. So we get the full story from both parties, the man and the woman, and we'll come back and talk about them a little bit. The role of woman them they do they teach them,
Yeah.
and how it don't transcend from today
Today.
modern world.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, mommy.
In your own days, women they be so submissive because when you lucky man, you go one for do what you want. You go cook for him. No, you eat in a restaurant too. Every day we dey cook. We dey cook. And like nothing, they will not mind. We make shara soup for me. We just bind together. Make that man taste your hand. Because some man then they look forward to how you hand it. Some man don't sack the one you can not sabi cook. gonna be one of the most important things. Then you get for make sure say you close them clean. You even go ahead for iron for am. Or we come out, they go say he gets a wife.
Wow.
You know, since now two different homes and they come out, all man get the value where it place on.
Yeah.
So you can able observe who side this person in weakness, the way he need for be strengthened. So those are the this is.
That was interesting indeed. It was. And so I feel like this was a direct attack to now. And the excuse where people are going to give is the fact that everybody's not working. Woman they go in the office. The woman they go. Maybe they'll get a 9 to 5 or 9 to 9 job or 9 to 7 job. Woman they be doctor. Woman they be lawyer. So they don't have time to cook or take care of the husband. And me, I can take a vivid example from my mom and my dad. And I really do admire the fact that woman just be know what to do. They just be know waiting for doing us. And the man never can waiting for doing us. We cancel school fee. You know ever hear you say na your mama 9 day pay school. No. Daddy no say 9 for pay school, 9 for get up money. You know. All man be no irresponsibility. And we come to now, or we come to the woman on your side, the woman also for take care of the food, for make sure say food always in the table. And for make sure say the man enclosed and clean, neatly packed, make sure say in water ready when he's ready to take his bath. So everybody be no waiting for do. And one thing I love is the fact that where me and us, where now they come home, the food is on the table. Honestly, it's always on the table, covered. Then they make sure say the food hot. Then they make sure say, I don't say now microwave day. You might be saying that okay, but what if lights not there? What would you do? You go say you go heat them up at the Africas. I don't say we always have a solution, yeah, but we people always be getting thick blanket or chop cover where they always cover with daddy them food with. I don't know why we not learn from that, but where they always cover with daddy them food with, and it's always hot. But mind you, I'm telling you, the food is always on the table. But even though it's always on the table, we people them also know say it's a responsibility where the man can host for cut the man in food. Or cut the man in food. I don't know. It's like say be innate because my daddy he go pass that food, come back, pass that food. If they're not cut, he's not gonna eat. It's not like he's doing it intentionally. It's just not a stuck in mind. Say like I can still cut my food and eat because it's they don't train already. So when my daddy kind of host, mama they go ask them. It was so lovely. You don't ready for it, and he go say just wait a bit, wait a bit. Then he go do other thing we concern her. Maybe you don't ready for take you bath, and maybe go say yes. Make sure say the water they will get the goat in towel. Okay, the water already. You can touch them. I don't put extra cold water in case it's hot. in case in case it's too hot, you can cool them. You can add the water now for cool them. But honestly, me daddy hardly be the cold water because my mama be know the exact temperature of the water. Be know the exact temperature of the water for me daddy. That that is love. Like, but they make you pay attention to the person, to exactly what he wants, waiting, and you don't know the person to the little details. That's what they meant them. I'm talking about how they then grow them up. So if my mama be don't see saying that's what your mama they do, it's natural. So after they don't take him bath, you go kind of say, okay, cutting food, then my daddy eat. They pay attention to after it done for eat for clean the table. But now, so we had to compare then and now. Like, what is happening now? I remember saying my auntie also. When my auntie in man they kind of host, like my auntie like it have a program. Once you don't know say a man gonna you don't gonna host. They left that program, they take transport. Fast, fast, or ride in motor car. Fast, fast. The way they ask her, my man don't come. He not gonna eat without me around. Ooh, that was nice. So they make this. There's this bond and attention where they give you partner, and it they grow love. That's I feel like that make people in relationship they last longer because if you not make plan yourself, una always the man not they eat if you know they. So now the same way resolve that issue there because you always have to pay attention to it. You always get for attention to her. All man no responsibility. They couldn't make plaba. Then you know say for left chop money, they couldn't make plaba. But I think that's different now. Now where the partner vex is not going to eat. And so now that they do, like they don't eat. They make sure say, I don't they still not the way that they tell you say they're really angry. But with people learn, that's the way that need help for me to resolve issues very fast because it's not going to change. All my responsibility fix, all man accountable to each other. You make sure and the other partner said the man not even vex to the point that you know they eat now us. So if we dey compare divorce rate right now to then, now it higher because we always want oh man be right. Like I'm going to be submissive. There's this thing where people like you say waiting on social media. That's why I want you guys to be very careful about social media because all man just dey put in opinion. Say I'm going to be only submissive to a loving husband because God don't say the man for love and you can only love a man, you can only submit to a man we love you. I'm talking about people who are married. So maybe the man go they now they go through challenges and you feel like love not do or no more. So make me back not be submissive. So everything I used to do to this man because this man be the act this way, I'm no longer going to do it because now you are acting this way. So I'm going to change. Maybe I got to take another rule because the Bible, not also the Bible tell you, you not say only be submissive to a loving husband. Again, you are all una also the submissive to God. So you role and responsibility wey they do now unto God because I give the commandment say, woman be submissive and man love. So the way they love you wife now as obedience to God, where they submit to your husband and obedience to God. Now God you dey obey. So it's not about the man in your own actions. If you go for pay attention to people and actions and react to that, then we are going to be in trouble. And honestly, people will get for be shy, people will get for be shy away from marriage because once the person behave another way, you don't change. Now we are opening the phone lines. Man, no can deeper love doctor talk. We're opening the phone lines on 088971971. We'll talk about family structure and we'll have a recap. Tell me one topic we like on the show from April to now. We talk about a lot of things. We talk about Sierra Leone embracing the world. We talk about health. We talk about music. We talk about theater. Tell me one thing where you will love about the topic from April 1st to now, the 30th of April. Call on 088971971. I go really run yagi. Wait till you get for stay. Make me one, you know, the talk. No more on the show. This is not you listening radio. This is us listening. You talk and we listen radio. And this is Radio Friday Brunch Show. If you are just tuning in, this is Radio Friday Brunch Show 97.1. If you did inside you must kind of listen, I hope so you really enjoy the show. If you didn't you host the listen, I hope so you really enjoy the show. If you're not your office to listen, please do not turn off your radio or tune off your Facebook. No scroll. Just stay here. Stay here because everything we're going to talk about is something where you really get to relate to. And I want to make you back call and contribute to the show. I really want you a very gentle voice from a gentleman, a very lovely voice from a very beautiful lady. So call on 088971971. And today we're having a recap of all we spoke about from April, from the starting of April to now. And we get to go over to traditional leadership and we want Yegi, wait till we get them say on that day.
And where you gonna and anytime you gonna any village or town, you have to meet the chief first. Go pay home and say, hi, we don't and where you gonna and anytime you gonna any village or town, you have to meet the chief first. Go pay home and say, hi, we don't kind of on a tongue on a so thing want do. And what's the chief don't agree? And that's also what I like. What's the chief don't agree? All man they respect the chief in decision. If the chief say go call a person, it's a few seconds the person they can. And it is so if the chief don't accept no more say make this stinker work at this village, or man they all that thing they would do and the difference standing between then and now. Because now any law they make, people still they disobey their law but we go then. Elect the chief now they foresee you. If any person see you they do anything then they hold you responsible. Elect the chief now make decision, but not only no more gets the tongue. Or man say the community now they all you and any decision the chief make, now they all for implement them. That's another issue where they make law at this country. They take and say not to your business or not to you for implementer.
structure, we talk about traditional leadership, and we talk about how people maybe they lead those days. And I cannot talk about this without talking about also leadership in the home. And we'll talk about how everybody knows that the papa need instill discipline, and everybody will be afraid and papa because when the papa come, things change, no explanation. Once your mama don't talk, it's done. Or once I don't carry complain, it's done. So everybody be they actually afraid. Another part explanation, your own side of the story. No, 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 no. And people will feel say, this is barbaric or something. But now me therefore instill discipline. Everybody we had, we be get family figure at their home. And I'm not saying anything about single parent, maybe just a mom, but also even when I just a mom, the mama they be play two role, a father and a mother, and most times they can so strict because the picking them need for common fine. And if you look at those kids, maybe get father figure at the home, maybe they still instill discipline, or even a single mom, maybe they also instill discipline. You see how they come out today. And we talk about also chiefs, and even now it still exists. If you go in the provinces or even the rural part of western area, western urban, I think, and Western rural, sorry. If you go to Waterloo, you go maybe 3 Mile or Rocal, those places, they get a leadership or a demand there where they can get at them place. Then and honestly, people do respect those people. They sabi them, they respect them, and then they command authority. And if you go we go to provinces now, you go then Kailau, you go Pujahu, those names and those titles, those chieftaincy titles, they really hold or they're of paramount importance. And when chief and talk, it's never caught. And we then pass laws. They make even in we law na salon, we even put those laws, bylaws, whether they put and then place them, or then not local laws, whether they put and then place them, then traditional places we know say they hold importance. You dare not break them, and anytime we break them they get punitive measures, they get punishment to attach to those places or those laws. So we talk about traditional leadership and it still exists up to now, but then it behold greater importance because now they call people in together, now they help people and for know how to live, and they say any place you not get law, it's like barbaric people and did it. And it go end up in chaos. So for protect chaos, for prevent chaos, put systems in place so people like they live by. As I said, the phone lines open on 0889719971. Please call and tell me one topic we like on the show. But if you know be they listen to the show, you just tune in today. Tell me what you like. And I know say Mr. Santigi go to listen and Mr. Ibrahim Kuma go to listen from Bo and Amara Barcelona. I go to listen from McKinney. I go really them they listen throughout. So I go really and strategy they listen. I go really look for ye. Wait till I be like from the show and from the starting of April. And hello, good morning.
Good morning, my
Yeah, Mr. Strategy,
sister.
how are you?
I'm better. I'm better. I'm great.
I know say video with me throughout April and you video contributes to the show immensely. So tell me one thing we be like one topic we be like on the show.
Um, the number one topic will be like na that home topic. We are in for take care of home, how for take care of pikin way.
Mm.
In go grow the way. You know we able depart from that growing way. Na that kind nurturing. I remember one time we when I be get a conversation there with one of our guests.
Yeah.
When I be woman, actually a doctor,
Uh-huh.
I forget in the middle of it, in be when I be engaged in that and in the raise point system or erase points that way they're very important and
Yeah.
that be make me make continue for follow this show.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. And
You're most welcome.
you get any
You're
other thing you
welcome.
want to add? Like today topic, today what do they talk about? What you really like about what do they talk about today? Hello?
Yes, of course. And today
Uh-huh.
we are listening to una conversation and to that script we wanna play.
Uh-huh.
And I be able to learn back the same thing because
Okay.
na the fundamental landing for the nation.
Yeah.
Na the fundamental landing for the nation because me like start to myself where I be dey come up I dey take you understand.
Mm.
Where mama put or granny put, I like keep and say keep am. My spirit
You
is tell me
said,
say na under keep I dey take am.
eh?
Yes, of course.
Wow.
I be get that quality way. When me granny self be afraid, but he advised me. By the way, going myself, I realize say no. This land no focus for this. Let change am to another thing. Where now like I'm going out doing legal hustling, you know.
Mm.
So I be able hold up to that, and I thank God actually where I be able um avoid the what me granny be dey tell me
Yeah.
say left for left for take or left for left for sell.
Okay.
But I go always sell now something wey na me
Legal.
go buy am.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Na me buy like a junk or whatever.
That's
Come as I
nice.
sell am openly, publicly, and make me money.
That's nice.
So I thank God for that. So I be really like the show for today. That particular area the back when I play that script today.
Okay.
When I talk about how woman for take care of a man, that is very, very important. You know, it's very, very important. When they say I don't want to say now like important, but it's very
It is.
important.
Yeah.
So I be able to learn where you say by the script you say mama where papa don't come. Even mama busy, even mama they dey planting here, they avoid force.
Yeah.
If na to myself now they go plant am, but as far as papa don't come and work, they come. No matter how poor or rich him be, you know. But now when you look at and say if you don't get money, you woman not they
They
hail you.
expect you.
You
Yeah.
know, you woman will look at you say, they look at you say, I don't know. In the beginning, there come some instances were very bad, you know.
Yeah.
So I pick them up back by the script. Then they all make I feel inspired and so the program now for the rest of the month, you know, I just feel overwhelmed with the Bible's verses there way when I can count each and every day, like the one today, he say you are the light of the world.
Yeah.
You know, we're very important, you know. No matter you know, say light at times it can shine, at times it not can shine.
Yeah.
But it is a light.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
is.
use it as light.
Yeah.
Yeah, so nine alive. But then things say the way they talk out to person, you go take and say you not get the time for listening, another not materialize. But it materialize because if we not go get good, how we go get good country? How we go get better country? Tell me about
True.
if you know what say you for make yourself one kind way, or other person look himself make himself one kind way, how in go able get impact where you go give to the young one the way they come up.
Yeah. Thank
You know,
you. That's
like me, I
beautiful.
let the impact when I dey create and I can renew, review myself and reform myself through this radio. Then you learn all like even me enemy, I need free for tell and say, this radio from the day where I encounter with them, well, I don't regret them at all. I don't regret them true fine for talk because anything, even with party, you can do with other party, but if I don't move, if I don't follow suit, not take as a bad party, but
Yeah.
you know, but like this now the party, like, if I don't listen to this program, I must make sure say I follow up whatever time.
Thank
But I
you.
like una show, I like una initiative. Let God bless una. And this now we want let it be in a salon where everybody will say in mind in a positive level.
Yeah.
You know,
True.
we don't come on for try for come on at that level now. For me, all the time negative for salon, negative
Yeah.
for salon.
Yeah.
Yes, even what the kind of host, if I know it safe na me host, needless for that go talk to him party say party today, I know it now so
Yeah.
so it makes it not make sense. So now that they go take use over me. He say, but I say you can't tell me the last sense we not cook. And we not so grow. They grow we the way mama cook not cook. Oh, I never can tell me party. The way come and they eating food back. And the feedback empowered. But now you know they get everybody just focus on our phone, picky, they send us all the day per phone. You know, that they all we get a lot for do. And this radio, let God continue for blessing. I will get lots for do, especially this kind of way. Would I listen if I would I not listen if fine. That's what my granny used for tell me. He say why they tell you would I listen if I would I not able to listen if fine.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't know why I be able to listen small. I can't follow now on a radio back. So I don't say God be make up for me one day.
Amen.
You know, no matter
Thank you.
no matter the rain, there will be sunshine one day.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I appreciate and trust.
We self
I
appreciate
like
you
the
for always
program
do we.
all the month long. I like the program all the month long. Or anything I be the cover, like the verses then very important.
Mm.
You know, they're very important. They're very short, you know, but you're overwhelmed.
Thank you.
thank you for giving me this opportunity and this chance. Long one. I really appreciate the listeners because they're all the important. The callers, they're all the important. The texters, they're
Everybody.
all the important.
Everybody.
I can follow them all. I
Mm,
can follow them all. I don't say now somebody there like me we see there so we they think because now the corner where they now God one grade nine side because I need to even expose myself, begin to make like say the papi show or now means I dey talk no, I never do that. But they talk for the benefit of listeners because there's small one they confidence see who they grow well, then back they aim for grow well.
yeah.
You see? But who not they grow well in our community. So the good one about they will grow one kind of way. I know we will talk to us if you listen.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Thank
my
you, Mr.
sister from another mother. God
Santigi.
bless you.
Thank you so much.
You're absolutely welcome. Thank you.
So that was Mr. Santiki. He has always been on the show, commenting, calling, and I really do appreciate that call. And we continue with what we were talking about. As we said, this is a recap of what we spoke about from the starting of April. And he said one thing he loved was this what we spoke about family and the different things people should do, the man and the woman, and how they should transmit that to the kids coming up, the picking where they can how them for teaching picking and they have to take care of a home and how for build a sustainable family because we are tired of broken families. We know I make anybody get an idea or now people are going to marriage with the hope that if it doesn't work, I'll still move out. But no, I will do everything for it to work. Or else I'm not entering into one. If you feel like you have a mindset that if it doesn't work, I will move out, please don't go into one because you are going to hurt somebody else. And enough fine for the hurt people. Now some money acts as stone day because I don't break and take. So if you are going to something, let it be for life. And do everything you can. Learn from with people and ask questions. Learn from you, parent them, how they sustain them family, and how they keep the home going, even when there were trouble times. Tell me they can't wait the wind, they really blow. But they even stand by them, they still stood firm. So how can you stand firm in your home where things might seem like it will all fall down or crush down, but you still then at that stay and hold you grounds. So we continue with the conversation. We don't talk about traditional leadership. We talk about how they be the respect chiefs and please more respect elders because everything we talk about, even though we talk about past, we talk about the present as well. How go out then good habits everything in the past into the present. And call 0889719171. Join the conversation. More talk about things we feel like we can change and we can do better. Mr. Santiki he said not to alter for talk about negative things and when they talk about too much negativity, they forget to say there is even a glimpse of hope. So talk about good things, more see how we life could be better. And we continue the conversation about salon and call 0889719171 and we'll go over to the next snippet we'll get phone now.
When we talk about the traditional leadership, like what you say, not so just about chiefs and
Yeah.
stuff. Traditional leadership, so it could be at your workplace, it could
Yeah.
be in the farm.
Yeah.
They lead them people
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in the right
Oh
way,
my
in the
God,
right path.
yeah.
And you just see like even with fathers that are leaders in their homes, they don't say like they carry all the burden of the family on their shoulder. Yes, because waiting in there for do, you need to make it begin and do. Waiting in there for do, you need to make it do. That was it. They
Word.
carry everything. So the thing is, when you carry the burden on your shoulder and when you talk because they know say you're responsible enough. When they talk about responsibility, not to you forget mutuka, you forget money
Money.
in the world.
Yeah.
Being responsible is not being rich. That's not what it means. When you are responsible, aside money,
Yeah.
can you uphold your family? Can you uphold
In terms
a
of need.
clan of
Yeah.
people?
Yeah.
Can you uphold them? Can you shape them into the right way? That is what we are talking about.
Yeah.
So we talk about assassin inside traditional leadership. We talk about fathers. How do they carry a burden on their shoulders? How do they carry everything on their shoulders? As I say, they grew up like that. They taught them, and you remember say when we were come out upline, yeah, where you they go upline, you see say a home or a household, yeah, but couple people are inside. But that couple people are inside the household, now one man, I'm going to take care of them all. I'm going to provide food, make sure say this go school, make sure say Christmas Day, then get fine clothes, they're well dressed. One man, because maybe that small people go don't go get belay, they're still at the host, then they're not can send them picking it out and prefer take care of them picking it at the host. So the picking go don't get belay, they go talk by you, they go grumble, but they still take care of that picking. So you get for that picking the belly woman, you go for take care of her. And maybe now one small or young man you go born for. So man not go take care of the picking. Mean back they go school. So the papa never for take care of that belly woman they or that picking day. Then remember say not to one, then they bomb cool. So the park go get like 7, 8 picking and at the host. You get maybe 12. That 12 they get for take care of, maybe the wife will count in sister. One. They will don't go like they will get like 15 people in. So Leo Gabi they talk about carrying the burden on their shoulder. One, I want me to see the bigger picture. Maybe you just they free tongue and you don't live as a nuclear family all along. So maybe now 2, 3 na house, now 4, now knocking Bokute reach. Maybe if na go to maybe na 6. But up plan I can get them 15. 15 going to 20. One, they just a shape, they don't get problem for shape room. All the woman in they one room, all the man in they one room. So maybe if you get 3 rooms, we are good to go. We're not good to go. So when we talk about carrying the burden, I want me you see the picture of the burden where the man they carry on his shoulders as a father and how he carries it effortlessly as a leader. So when you talk about leadership, traditional leadership, and we talk about patrilineal part or patriarchy, how they can call them, the sitting at the father and they in charge of the home. And all men respect him. You know how many they respect him because he carries out his responsibility. Nobody has to tell him what to do. But now when we come to today generation, we are growing boys into men, but they still remain boys because they don't even know what for do. They don't even carry the responsibility. But the woman and so what the mistake I feel like we are doing is teaching girls what to do as wives and not teaching boys what to do as husbands and fathers. You are teaching them how to be a man, but you're not teaching them how to be a husband or a father. Whilst then, the man they know with how to behave as a father, as a man of the home, and as a husband. But now, we they know say man then no one know about responsibilities. If you see fathers, well, people who are to be fathers, but they know they take responsibility. So they are just men. They left the picking, made the woman and take care of her. I don't talk about the one with the 9 picking. I'm talking about the one when no see 9 picking. It is known, but he still know they take care of him picking. They left and give the mama. Some they left and give the mama, then he get other home, he get other family later on, and they take care of them well. And sometimes those stories are really, really sad. So if you're out there as a father, or you don't most say you don't father a child, but you refuse to be the father, now you mind, or by your actions, please not breathe out a child into society we go resent you. And we go continue the same thing, say, me papa not even take care of me, so why should I take care of mine? Why for take care of my own picking? So we are learning every day, yeah. But these stories of people just fathering children and not taking responsibility is sad. Me, I need to talk about the wife or the woman where you not like again. Think about the child. Then maybe I not like the woman again. But what about the child? Now now you blood, now you flesh. Flesh and blood. More change the narratives. More learn from with people and then. Way back. Yes, we not say we'll get woman at this house, we'll get woman at this house, but then they take care of them picking them. I know a man where in born picking them, he go oversee. I'm a doctor. So where they travel, they born. Where go if you go Russia, they born picking. But where they carry the counter. Go still like they born picking, carry counter. It be one whole baby os. Put Sunday. Put nanny day. Take care of him picking. I mean, if Nayanda no more you result safe, I'm not advising that. But if you don't get here, you don't get here, take care of them. Take care of your picking them now, you blood. So as a father, as Laura be they talk, I'm talking about the responsibility they carried out so well. They knew what to do. If you don't know waiting for do, please learn. There was a time where I tell a person, before you get into a relationship, yeah, go learn about relationship because at this point I feel like you have no idea of what to do. And that's what people are doing. Now so people don't know how to take care of people picking it. People like people girl child. How to handle that with care. Because they don't even sabi how to take care of their own self, their mental health, their emotional well-being, or physically. Now close to one sabi well bluff. So as a man, please, you have to sit down. Remember, I say a generation is coming where as a man you have to be in charge. 2-3 years down the line, you have to be in charge. You have to take care of a child, a girl child, a male child. How you want to bring them up in this kind of society where life is already cruel? No man not talk too much about God picking him. Sometimes there are topics where can really make me emotional because I want to forget I'm right. Let's get it right. If I don't know when you're able to get right, how for be a man and carry out responsibility, or not say you have a responsibility to carry out, not to for marry them and put silver or gold ring and put pot in our house. No, there are things you have to do. Learn about them. Go YouTube. Go places. Read books. Learn on how to be a man where person go look up to and say, I want to be this kind of man. Now society. I want to be like my father. You know, me post say I want to be like me. Me that I start in trade to I get off me dad. A lot of them. Who I don't be I say this and Papa be a fiber. A lot. And I'm proud of the man he was. So person go talk a lot about you. I'm talking about people who are young like me. People already 25, 26, 27. Now you need to get your life right. Not, you are not too young to do the right thing or to learn how to be a good person in our society. So we continue the conversation as we say with the phone lines open 088971971. And we will continue the conversation. If you don't want to talk about anything, you can go on Facebook. Maybe you go say, I'm shy. Go on Facebook. Just leave a comment on one thing you love about the topics we spoke about, or the one that they talk about. Maybe just a tune in. You know, be dated since April. Just a tune in. More know what you learn and what you love. And call 088971971. Phone lines they're open. We always there for listening to you. Hello. Yes, sir. Welcome back.
Yeah, really. Thank God today the network is better.
Yeah.
We need to get scrambling like before. We dey pray
At all.
let that continue because the network is very important back.
Yeah. True.
Because at times we una can make propaganda. Some people and can they don't where they can want for contribute the line can strain. So that they
Okay.
all now you fight.
Okay.
The
We thank
nation
God for
will be able to
today.
get sustainable and tangible network where go more now. Nobody for pass information. So I really happy and the issue we are able to come up with where you talk. At times where somebody they preach, even when I go to church where they can preach, I can see myself, my guilt. I go say, yeah, I'm guilty. But what I for do now, Papa God? When I do God, they give back the sense where I
The
go sit down
wisdom.
full.
Yeah.
I like who's God, they put me mind where they get peace of mind. So in relationship, where standing at the fundamental for any nation, and they like to you. If you see you get good woman in office where they behave himself, in like I say no more you bravo you daddy, and I will help for say thank you to Ram for your vibrancy, I know it's another day back see.
Yeah.
They say no, this are they capable for go through this.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yes, sir.
So now that no more way the home there, at least everybody for knowing responsibility.
Yeah.
Like I know what you say, and a very important. Fit for let them tell you say, hey, if certain thing wey you know say na you for do am early, you forget
Yeah.
about am, do
Yeah.
am nicely.
Yeah.
But that day you no dey. Na that day king out problem na the homestead. You know, that day king out a lot of problems. I mean, like to you. Because
Mm.
some man can say no, I'm not able.
Mm-hmm.
Because the time, but now one thing where you like you say where they talk, I know say you know what you for do and you know what you not for do.
Mm-hmm.
So so then they on now so everybody for the way they come up. Even our office, if I know what you for do.
Yeah.
Any say day if I know what you for do for contribute something like that.
Yeah.
You know, where then they go keep on going. Because this life, we all bound for die.
Mm-hmm.
Sooner or later. But just happy no more, happy anything wey they do, even if they not in a love or somebody they in relationship,
Yeah.
let not say in relationship na in target, no. That man they innocent, you back you innocent. Then when I come born back, that picky dey back he innocent. So why una all not for be innocent then other one they say no, I need to do this, then when this
Yeah.
talk, he say this get problem.
Yeah.
He said then they'll kick out separation.
True.
But if you understand it, no more way, me I know what I for do. And I know say I no dey ever fail for do am. If I late self, I go say sorry because of time. So thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank
Wow. That's Antigi. Thank you so much for that contribution. He say if you late self, he will say sorry. Remember far. So thank you for calling. And the phone lines open. We'll just take like two more calls. But the phone lines open on 08897197197. I really do enjoy today's show and talking about as Mr. Santiki say, the family now the foundation of every nation. And if the family is broken, imagine we get like 500 broken families. How you feel like the nation will stand? Because everybody part of a nation is part of the home or it come from a family. So we want to try as hard as possible for make sure say every home, works. Every home works. And how does it work? It takes two people. If sometimes like I say, if two people are really ready for work things out, it does work. But if one person just 9-1 will make things work, it won't. Because no matter the effort we put, the other person always going to push on 10 times or 10 steps backwards. So if you are here and you are listening and you feel like there is something going on and you feel like you can do something about it in your home, please fix it. And God really interested in families. He really is interested in families. And where he can also talk about the widow, he talk about the orphanage. He's so interested in what you do in your daily life, in your daily routine. He is interested and invested in every information about your life. If God say before they form you in know you, that means that even in Oka, he's interested in you. Even in where you know kind of the world, it is interested in you. Think about now where you don't kind of the world. Why you're not interested in every step you take, every decision you make, every relationship you are into. He care about you so much. So not feel like God not care about you. And in as much as he care about the next man. So you not go take bad thing, give the next man. If you don't turn weapon formed against the next man, you go find weapon we go solve in problem and protect them against weapon formed against that. So please, as we talk about families, make sure say you grow up or you build up a healthy home. That picking will able to breathe in love and always want for come home too. Build up that home. That's the home where everybody wants. And if everybody wants it, why you not gonna make it? So I'm gonna take just two more calls, as we say, and we go to the last topic for today. When as Sierra Leone embraces the world, this we talk about the things that how we did before. We come to maybe medicine, we use herbs. Now they use medicine tablets. Would they use how would they make music before? They were cultural bata, shegwere. Now we the gonna studios. We embrace things the way the world we call them innovation or we call them technology. So Sierra Leone embracing the world, and we'll also talk about maybe movies or in a theater. They go act. You come here. Wait, I'm coming. Put stage, make stage, and I ask for do today because I'm doing mistake. Then they say cut to now live on stage. Cut, not the other. Cut, action, 1, 2, 1, 2, take it back. Then they know they under. So stand at stage when you mistake, you improvise. So that the teacher for improvise those days. Remember what they asked for all. And then we talk about now how they go into movie salon. Now we get a lot of movies. We get one with for Comot Court, I think. Then the movie in name and it all over. We get the one where we get Lima's Diary. We also they produce very beautiful movies. We get Mohamed Janel. So we get beautiful movies. We get Sparta, one of Australian biggest director and producers. So we got Phoebe Swill also. We they do so much in the movie industry and in movies don't win awards African wise, and we get people with so much invested in movies and want to say kudos to them. So Salon they embrace the world in different ways, and I'll just go get this snippet and we'll come right back.
Imagine just because of power and because of something where you know say okay then one they always we don't sell them people them chiefs there or the kings them or who that them be there at that time where they don't sell them people there where are they now, where are the mirror,
wealth, the
the
things.
wealth, the money, the gun, the way they be there, where are they now? But then what happened in you know the previous centuries, you go what you see are now, right? You go say "Man, this is the most foolish thing I've ever heard of." So that's something that happens when you sit down and you don't think about the next man, you don't think about the consequences. When it happens in the long run, you later get to regret.
Yeah.
So right now, you say them this so right now that they regret because when they die, they not go with the gold.
Yeah, no
They not go with the diamond. I like them put crown on your head self. Maggots and get for each your body.
They left the car.
It left the crown there. Also with this, we want also shift onto moral studies.
Yeah.
Waiting able take from the trans slave trade.
So we talk about slavery and imprisonment, and we talk about how the fact that most of we still feel like we're in imprisonment. I'm not talking about Sierra Leone. I'm talking about our mindset, how we not feel minded for actually know exactly waiting for do, and also always feel like we're in bondage. We are in fear of trying. Now, one power Salomon problem, and the fear of investing, fear of trying new business, fear of going to new adventure. So then the all week time as imprisonment, you they imprison your mind because you know and try new things. And as I say, the last for today is really embracing the world. And after that, we'll go to we comment and we will come to the end of the show. I really loved being here. So over to you for watch the half snippet about really embracing the world. Okay, so Salon, na fine country, as we all know.
Very good way, hospitality. Sierra Leoneans are hospitable. All other nations are hospitable. However, they do not prioritize people that are not from there. I can tell you for free, when you go to Mali, immediately they notice you do not speak Bambara. There's a different way they treat you. Even if you have the full name, as a Malian, the way they treat you, it becomes different. But we will not get limits. We don't know we limits in how for treat foreigners from the way we treat people them within our young country. So now I make I put them in this way. It's positive and negative. Hospitality is very good. On the positive aspect, it sells our nation as a country that accommodates people. However, it's affecting our economy. Because just imagine, if a foreigner come, they say they do mine, can mine all we reaches them.
Yeah.
The people themselves what they use for mine them mines here, so they suffer them. So let's look at hospitality in a very good way. However, let's have boundaries.
Okay, that's the last for today when it comes to recap. That's the last for today. I really enjoyed doing this recap with you. I know you were here throughout listening, commenting, and I really loved being here. So we did go want to talk about a few things. We want to talk about how you did able get things then very, very fast. How you able get anything you want. You want solar system, you want generator, you want and maybe sound system. When it comes to you want freezer, you want AC. When it comes to anything what you want, what you think about, when you know no side forget, I know I ask you aid. Dolphin Express did it for you. And if you want to do money transfer, maybe of any currency, because sometimes it's difficult to forget different currencies. So Dolphin Express back, they there for you. If you want travel, you want very reasonable ticket, help with the booking of hotels and the rest. Easy travel, accommodations, Dolphin Express they there for you. If you want pastries, cake, braid, different designer things. As you kind of mind, just get them that they do one for you, sharp, sharp. They get one of the best baking equipment within a salon. So maybe if you want to go bake safe day, you can go there back go bake, and then get microfinance if you want to do maybe you pay business but you don't run out of cash or something. Maybe the bill you don't run out of cash, then they help you forget money, any amount of money where you want. And also if you want for maybe build do building something like that. You want build us from the start to the finish. They will help you build you us with no stress. And so then in a Dolphin Express, and if you want, you can contact them on the thing on the screen. You can reach out to them on 079460578 or 07680407017 or 079610077. A day on the screen, and all they do also day on the screen. Dolphin Express, now you want one way shop. Just go there, everything you want, you get on sharp, sharp. And I want to tell you about a program where they come right on you doorstep. I say doorstep because you are the free tongue. For you, the free tongue. If you did go back, you can come. So Corporate Connect Extol, they present 20 years of melodies with Minister Juliet Soiree. 20 years of melodies with Minister Juliet Soiree. We don't hear in song them all over salon, in song them then on YouTube. So it is celebrate 20 years for the inside gospel music. Shake, bend, go no side. And it happen on the 11th of May, and entering a free. It happen at Zion Praise Tabernacle with the by Hill Station. The time na 5 p.m. And again for feature Pastor Alim Sise, Pastor Memuna Tukabia, Evangelist Ebenezer Ven Bangura, Pastor Angel Praise Bangura, and Minister Paul Baxter, Camera Baxter, and many, many more gospel ministers. We don't day inside the music for a very long time. So May 11, it goes on at Zion Praise Tabernacle. And we also get vocal drift auditions where they go on. If you know by your forms 8, it in a Bo, it in a Kenema, it in a McKinney, go and get you forms now. And here we can get sports updates every Monday 5 to 6 and every Saturday from 10 to 11. If you're not possible, a lover of sports, please stay tuned to Radio Fry Fry. And we there the brunch show there every Monday to Friday, 10 to 11. So this is how we come to the end of today's episode. When I just a recap of what we did in April. Thank you for listening. I was your host, Mary Koma. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Vocal Drift Inspire Season 5. It just got even bigger. Now it's powered by AfriMoney. Vocal Drift Inspire in partnership with Corporate Connect brings to you Season 5. Season 1, we started off with 15 million leons. Season 2, the star prize was 20 million leons. Season 3, we had over 45 million leons in star prizes. And Season 4 was over 119 million leons in star prizes. Now it is Season 5. Somebody hold me. My temperature is rising. Somebody catch me. I can't breathe. I'm getting a fever. This is too much money. Over 250,000 leons in star prizes. Vocal Drift Inspire Season 5. Grab your forms now. Solo 100 leons. Duet 150 leons. Trial 250 leons. This is your chance to be on the biggest singing platform in Sierra Leone and get a chance to show the star that you really are. Grab your forms in all AfriCell offices nationwide, Radio Fry Fry in Freetown, AYV TV Wesley Street, and you can stand a chance to be the next star. Vocal Drift Inspire Season 5. The fire is on. Feel the heat. Feel the vibe.